Ow.
It needs to go through.
They hang on the walls, moments in time.
With you, I pledge to repair one small piece of the world.
With you, I pledge to repair one small piece of the world.
Family pictures warm the heart. They capture the true essence of love, family. And on the fireplace mantle,
Charlie loves superheroes.
Yes, he does.
truth be told, Charlie started out in this world as Superman. But now he would rather be Spider-Man. It's a superhero-sized love right now, getting this family
At least put some pieces down.
from one day to the next.
And Andy is such a good superhero. You're such a good hero story.
Here's the third one.
To truly understand the love that created Charles Paul Howell,
Hey, cheese, Mommy.
Cheese!
you have to start at the beginning of a not love at first sight story at Channel 7.
One of our managers, she
Introduced us?
introduced us together, but Kate does not remember that actually
I
happening.
mean, you meet 1,000 people.
Two communities came together to...
It was sometime later when Kate was filling in on the anchor desk, Labor Day morning 2010, when Andy finally got her attention.
He was just the voice in my ear because he was producing, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna need you to be a little more active here. I'm gonna need you to get around and do, and I'm like, who is this guy telling me what to do at 5 a.m? And then I married him.
I'm the dude with the plan.
They spent the next few years getting to know each other. Everything perfect. She was 27. He was 29.
He has always felt like home to me.
But then, at 7 a.m., April 23rd, 2014, they were sleeping.
It sounded like he was gasping for breath. I thought he was having a nightmare.
What was happening went on for 5 minutes.
I'm not trying to be dramatic when I say that was the worst day of my life.
While Andy was sleeping, he had a seizure.
And I never knew what those felt like because they just happened, and I don't remember any of those parts.
Medics got Andy to the hospital. Doctors started tests on his brain.
Immediately saw that there was a big tumor right above like his left ear. I said, what does that mean? And one of the doctors said, it means life's about to get really hard. And I think back, like, it was so true.
A MRI found a second tumor up front, closer to his forehead.
He was diagnosed as grade 2 astrocytoma.
Doctors removed as much of the bigger tumor as they could.
Like when they came in and said, okay, we know this is brain cancer, I was ready to fight. I was like, tell us what the odds are. And if they said 1%, we were going to be the 1%. We were going to do everything. It never occurred to me that it was just 0. There was no chance. I was totally unprepared for them to say that there were no odds of survival.
And a few months later, in August, Andy proposed.
I, Andy, choose you, Kate.
July 4th, 2015, they married at Carillon Park.
I, Kate, choose you, Andy.
Andy felt pretty good and looked like your normal, healthy 30-year-old.
In sickness and in health.
In 2016, Andy started a year-long clinical trial at Duke University. This included radiation and chemotherapy. Every few months, Kate and Andy would drive or fly to North Carolina to see his doctors. And at Duke, later that year, he had his second surgery.
I feel honored that I have got to be next to him, and I will.
In 2017, while at work, Andy had a violent seizure, and he dislocated his shoulder. In 2018, he had a third brain surgery, and Kate kept fighting with and for Andy.
Like, he is so much tougher than I am physically. The stuff that I have seen them put in him and take out of him, like, I couldn't do it.
The larger tumor kept growing, and Andy continued with chemo.
Grab it. 3. Here we go.
Then, early last month, Kate and Andy returned to Duke. That's when doctors found 3 new tumors.
He is the bravest human I've ever known.
I mean, I've only been occasionally brave because I want to stay in with Kate and Charlie as long as I possibly can.
Kate has always said Andy's brain is her favorite thing about him. Confident, witty, smart. But now the cancer has slowed his speech.
I don't know if I would still be alive if it wasn't for Charlie and Kate in my life. If Kate wasn't in my life, I think I'd be gone.
As Andy struggles to put his thoughts into words, more and more these days,
Daddy!
he pulls his words from his heart.
My goal, I want my son to remember me, and he's just turned 3, and I just hope that I can hang on long enough that we can be together and he can remember who I am without someone just telling him about me.
Andy and Kate will keep fighting the cancer, the disease in his brain, not knowing how much time he has left.
I want it to hurt if he leaves. I want it to cause a rupture in the universe, because it is to me. And I want Charlie, even if it hurts, to remember him as much as he can.
Hold hands again.
Hold my hand.
I had to go to the park with us.
Every second,
I want to ask him.
every minute they can, they live in the now
A, B, C, D,
as a family.
E, F, booty,
And when Spider-Man can say booty during his ABCs,
and bottom.
those moments are priceless. And when I asked Kate the one thing she hopes people take away from her family's life journey,
I don't want people to feel sorry for us. We don't need pity. But if someone saw this and it made them not look at their phone, and play with their kids, or just tell somebody they love them. That's all I want to do forever, is play with Charlie and tell Andy I love him.